stress and performance. Are you familiar with that? The stress and performance curve, and this is like the optimal performance.
First time
So,
seeing, yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. I thought this is common knowledge because I grew up with this,
Yeah.
with my fitness knowledge. Okay, but this applies not just for physical, but it applies for mental also. So you see this performance stress curve, right? It also means because how we use the cognitive functions. Basically, okay, I explain it to you in the physical context. If let's say someone too little stress, will have very low performance. If let's say like every day very annoyed and lie on the bed. But then if a lot of stress, then there's also an optimal performance, you know. Now, and when it comes to the use of cognitive functions, this one, the use of cognitive functions, that one is my own add in. The performance stress curve is something that it's a concept that's quite well known in the fitness world. But here, the use of cognitive function, the 8 functions, because the most conscious function actually is related to lowest levels of stress, and the least conscious is related to the highest level of stress, which means to say, this optimal performance, it happens when you are using your 4th or 5th function. But here's the thing, your 4th or 5th function, both of them are tribe-related functions. They are all both related to the human need for conformity, which means to say when you start a new job and you are like very hyped up and you are like very, very into it, what is it? What is the shared goals? That this is the part where you neglect your self-identity, because your self-identity function is actually your 1st and 8th function. Yeah. Which also means to say why is it that people who has an ego attachment towards self-identity, usually they will end up overly give to the tribe, because this is actually they perceive it to be high performance. It happens for them that using the functions related to conformity puts them at an optimal performance state based on stress. But this 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th is a perceived performance stress curve. The actual performance stress curve here, it should be integrating of all 8 functions and the higher integration,
Yeah, interesting.
But because most people who's not integrated, they believe that this is the optimal performance. So when you first start a job, it's like your sense of individualism is like eroded away. Everything is like okay, so what is it that I need to do for the other guy? What is it that I need to do for the company?
Yeah, I agree. This happened in many different roles. So it's like, for my current job, right? I got it like 1 year ago. So when I first started, yeah, very hyped up. Like, yeah, think about what I can do for the company and stuff. But like, I think half a month later, I feel sian because I feel that, wow, what a shit. A lot of things, right, cannot change one. Then talk to my boss, right, also no use because he don't understand what I'm saying. Barrier breakdown. I don't know how to communicate. Then I was like, wow, angst. I want to quit. So I started looking for a job. But at that point in time, right, just nice, I met a colleague for lunch, and I look up to him because I feel that he's pretty smart and he has some capability compared to my boss. So I told him all this thing that I saw, the issues that I see in my company, right? Then he go and sort it out with my boss. Even though he's a freelancer, he's doing like beyond what his requirement is. Yeah, because of this, right, I continue to stay and things got resolved. Yeah. Then I realized, right, like the reason why I wanted to quit in December, which is after I work 6 months, right, I feel that, wow, do a lot of things, right, like no use on the things that I do. because of leadership problems. I see that, yeah, since I cannot change on this level, it's kind of dragging. I feel tired, I feel sad, I feel angry. I might as well look for a new job with faster growth. Yeah. So when you mentioned this, right, I think totally resonated with this thing. Yeah.
That's why this thing is actually very dangerous. Right now, the market knows about the performance stress curve, but they don't know how it correlates to the psychological functions. In fact, this portion of the video can be used as content, and not just that.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
believe I can. Yeah, I believe I can come up with the pattern for people who are like yourself, who is individualism above conformity conscious. Then there are those who are conformity above individualism conscious. Yeah, correct. And then there are also people who's organized above gather conscious, believes that optimal performance must keep gathering, must keep either doing market research or keep brainstorming for ideas. And that's actually related to thought leadership by combining crowd intelligence and depth. But the crowd intelligence is the performance stress curve. This is something that probably people in the fitness industry can relate to, and maybe some others who are into performance enhancing also, they can relate to this curve without the cognitive function at first. Then after that with the psychological cognitive function. Yeah.